Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Now, this is how you cover for someone. This is how you spin reality and the news in order to cover for someone. And for whom? For Bill Clinton. Let me show you this little article. USA Today. Clinton and Trump are named in Jeffrey Epstein documents. No wrongdoing alleged. Oh my, I was like, both of them are on that list and no wrongdoing alleged. My question, for both or for only one of them? Well, we don't know, but that's both of them are named. Now I will tell you, this title is very, very misleading. Why? Let me read you the beginning of this article and we're going to discuss. Washington. Former presidents Bill Clinton and Donald Trump are mentioned in newly unsealed Jeffrey Epstein-related court documents. Wow, both of them are mentioned. What do you imagine? Well, they're both on the planes, right? Back and forth. Both of them are, But wait a minute. They said no wrongdoing alleged. Let's see. Let's read further. But they are not accused of any wrongdoing, both of them, involving the disgraced sex trafficking financier. Clinton, who sometimes flew aboard Epstein's private plane, is listed repeatedly in the documents. So we got one who sometimes, we don't know how sometimes, it's 50 times, 3,000 times, 5 million times, I don't know. We don't know. Sometimes flew. So he was on the plane aboard Epstein's private plane. Is listed repeatedly in the documents because, and I'm going to see what the association Trump has with the list. Because he was the topic of an argument over the credibility of a witness who said she saw the former president when he was guest of Epstein. Remember, sometimes flew abroad is listed repeatedly. Now, let's see what Trump did. Trump's name appears in a document in which Epstein is quoted as saying he would invite the then real estate mogul to a casino. So again, Epstein mentioned that he would invite Trump to a casino. Now that versus a guy who sometimes flew on the plane of Epstein. Do you think these two things carry the same weight? Nothing on Trump, a lot of suspicion on Clinton. I have nothing against these guys. They can do whatever legality they can do. But look at the weight. And what was the title again? Clinton and Trump are named in Jeffrey Epstein's documents. No wrongdoing alleged. Well, maybe no wrongdoing 100% for Trump as of now, but I have a lot of suspicions for Clinton. Not yet, right? Not yet. Remember, see how they lump them together? They're both, like they're equal, separate but equal. But somehow they're not guilty. Why? Because Trump seemed to have no relationship. He's just mentioned. Did I say, well, I met, Tom Jones one time. It's one thing. Or say, well, I would like to invite maybe Tom Jones one time, for dinner. It's totally two different things. Meeting and talking about willing to do something in the future. Not on the plane. On a casino. Now I can have a lot of wishful thinking. I would like to meet him, I would like to meet her, I would like to meet them and all that. But that's wishful thinking, doesn't mean anything. Doesn't imply any wrongdoing versus flying in this pedo airplane. Now it says let me show another thing because it was further. In another document, an unnamed witness said she was never asked to engage in sexual relations with Trump. Okay, it's like you ask me, have you been ever asked to engage in sexual relations with Michelle Obama? No, I was never asked. What does it mean? Nothing. Nothing. And I used Michael Obama because, 13, I think she's got, anyway. Now we got here Dershowitz, which I think is mentioned, but he's still safe. Why? He's a perpetual victim. I'm quoting, the Epstein list and guilt by association, said on a social media platform. Now, let me tell you this. If you did not agree with anything I said so far, let's make this one. Let's say I investigate a case or a crime. Let's say a crime or abuse and neglect, whatever. And I investigate, and over there's the alleged perpetrator, alleged victim, and so on. And during that investigation, let's say you work for your medical staff. Okay, you are, let's say, a medical assistant to an emergency somewhere. Okay, and all of a sudden, I investigate, I interview the alleged victim, the alleged perpetrator, I speak with all the witnesses that I can get, people that might know something, and then I go to the hospital since the child was taken to the hospital for a little medical checkup. So I would interview you as well and say, okay, I would get all the permission to have a disclosure for the child, even though I don't need for a child, any for an adult, for confidential information. But nevertheless, I can give you that. You're gonna give me if I need it. And after that, you release the information. I think you still need it, and you provide me with information. And then in my investigation, I mention your name. No, I say on the date, that place, at that time, I spoke with, I don't know, certified nurse Gigi McDonald. And Gigi McDonald, this is what she reported to me. She allowed me, I provided her with a request for confidential information release, and you gave with me, and you spoke with me, and you are in my investigation. And some people who want to find out about the victim and the perpetrator will say, hey, Gigi McDonald was also mentioned in the Emily's investigation. Ha! Gotcha, Gigi McDonald. What the fuck are you talking about? Gigi McDonald was over there just mentioned as being the whenever nurse practitioner or certified nurse. Really, you are mentioned there, but you have nothing to do with anything. The perpetrator, alleged perpetrator, and the alleged victims are the ones that matter the most, and the witnesses. You're not even a witness. Okay, so that's how Trump is associated with the perpetrator. Some would say, hey, Gigi McDonald is on the same investigation with, I don't know, Emil Kosman, the alleged perpetrator on this investigation. Wow. Nothing to do. The perpetrator is one thing, the whatever nurse is a different thing. But I will mention you, and no wrongdoing alleged yet. Maybe the investigation is still ongoing. You know, so this is how these guys put together two names, total different issues. One was on the plane, the other one was spoken about. And these guys, no wrongdoing. And now these baboons, this guy around us, you know, you see them every day, which is anyway. What do you think they will do? They will look over the title. That's the first one. Clinton and Trump. See, motherfuckers? I told you Trump is. I told you, yeah. Clinton is going to be like, out. Now, it doesn't mean that more documents will reveal Trump's involvement. But as of now, I just wanted to show you how David Jackson and Asha Bagchi from USA Today reported this piece of news. Do you think they cover for someone? Do you think that they down someone's, I don't know, alleged suspicion, lower it, and some other person's alleged suspicion heightened? Don't you think? And they get them together in the same sentence? I think that's exactly what happened. Should that be criminal? I don't know. Maybe Trump is going to sue someone. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.